So we'll be starting off with the 90-second competition. I believe that the first one would be for 1870 consulting, Mind Your Manners. So imagine that you are an employee of the company and you encounter an executive who asks you why sustainable development is important and how that is linked to the team's topic. You have 90 seconds in which to convince the executive why this needs to be addressed. One member of the team will do this. There will be no Q&A, and senior judges will provide feedback after your presentation. Okay, perfect. And let me set up a quick timer. Perfect. So I will give you 90 seconds, which is 1 minute and 30 seconds to do your pitch. And I will give you a quick little 30-second mark in the chat if you're okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you like me, do you want to like say start and then I go, or do you want me to just start and you'll hit the timer?
No, I'll do 3, 2, 1, go. The go is when I'll set the timer, and that goes for everybody. Alrighty?
Okay. Alrighty.
Are you good to go?
I'm ready when you are.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Here at Meta, we know that youth mental health concerns with an increase in social media use and data mining has led to growing legal lawsuits. The profits gained by using minors' data is going to become negligible if these lawsuits, alleged violations of privacy laws and exploitation of minors' data continue, and it will further damage Meta's brand, diminishing trust and our sustainable development. Users will leave. We know how to run our business best, and if we encounter regulation, it could impact our future revenue. So the solution? Become the leading platform that values users, fortifying our foundation, our online community. This will encourage lifelong members and at the same time preempt legal regulations. How will this be done? Meta can set the standard to encourage its sustainable development. The first step we can take is implementing age-based advertising and data mining restrictions to those under 18. We need to make a financial investment to do this, but we will be able to promote how our platform is investing in its users long-term. There's a growing demand for mental health-friendly platforms, and this will position us for future growth by giving Meta a first-mover advantage to self-regulate the industry. By becoming this catalyst for positive change, we will ensure we have happy customers and shareholders for life. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Taylor. Great job. Let me go back really quick over here. All right, so I will provide some feedback now. Overall, a great job. I think that you tackled really well the overall. I understood quickly what was the problem, what was the solution. I think the only minor feedback I would do is I would love to hear a little bit about who you are, because this is technically like a kind of like an elevator pitch to me. It's sometimes very helpful to just tell me like who you are, why are you, and everything, because then that gives a little bit more of impact in my personal opinion. So, but that overall, really great job and everything.
Thank you.
Alrighty, perfect. So let me see who's next. I have GreenCycle Innovations.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we are present.
Okay, perfect. And who will do the 90 seconds? Would that be yourself?
Yes, sure. So we are GreenCycle Innovations Limited, and what we do is we are a social impact firm that work on solid waste management solution. And what we intend to offer is that we partner with the governments in India, and we ensure that the solid waste management ecosystem in rural areas happens hassle-free, where we tend to work on the vulnerable people like the rag pickers, and we try to bring them into the formal economy. So what we intend to do with our company is that we would like to provide sustainable livelihood generation for the rag pickers. This is done through trainings, capacity building of rag pickers, through solid waste management cascaded training approach, And we try to bring nudge, that is the behavioral change among the households pertaining to solid waste management. As a company, we tend to bring social impact to the communities, and we would like to make difference, particularly in waste management. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Kind of in a similar manner to my previous presentation that it would just happens. I would have loved to learned who you are as well. Again, who you are, what's your position and everything, because again, that I think that helps with the context of the overall presentation. But overall, really well job, good job. Overall, I understood what the issue was. I understood what was the solution. So I think, again, great job. I also really appreciated the steadiness. I think like your tone was really nice as well. So again, great job.
Thank you.
Of course. All right. The next one that I have is Hope Harvesting Hope.
Yes, ma'am. That's our group, and I'll be the representative.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So I will, you'll have a minute and 30 seconds. Do you want me to go over the pitch? Are you good?
I'm good. I've read everything. I know what I'm going to do.
Okay, perfect. So I'll say 3, 2, 1, go. I'll start the timer at go. All right. Perfect.
All right.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
The history of agriculture and its evolution from the moment humans chose to settle down to the present day demonstrates that the sustainability of production and consumption in this sector is not merely a matter of doing the right thing, but one of survival. Serving as the backbone of any society and being of utmost importance in any country's security, it is vital that the challenges faced by those working in this sector are addressed with a long-term vision and collective effort. Our cooperative, Hope Harvest, with me as its CEO, has a clear purpose: to effectively address historical challenges in the pre-harvest phase, supply chain management, and pricing. By capitalization on economies of scale and adopting technology more rapidly, we aim to break free from the constraints imposed by the poverty trap. Together, we're committed to transforming the agricultural landscape, paving the way for a brighter future and more sustainable one at that. Isfahan's agricultural legacy spans thousands of years, with ancient farmers tilling the fertile lands along the Zaya and Derud River, growing wheat under the scorching sun. Fast forward to the Islamic Golden Age, and you'll find innovative irrigation systems like qanats helping farmers nourish their crops without depleting their water resource. Through their sacrifice, Isfahan was a bustling hub of trade along the Silk Road, with its bounty of crops coveted far and wide. Each generation committed to sustainable farming practices. Agriculture in this area indeed has a rich history, and now it is our responsibility to ensure it has an endless future too. Thank you for your attention.
Perfect. Thank you very much. First of all, I appreciate it so much, the historical background that you gave in your pitch. I think that is always super valuable because it shows how long this has been a persisting issue. I also really appreciated the overall background solution that you were giving and everything. I also want to say that I can see how passionate you are about this issue, and I think that really resonates with it. The only thing I would recommend in the future is to maybe slow down just a little bit. I know that it was like so much information to be in within 90 seconds, but I think that would just help with the overall landing of the message. But overall, really good job. Thank you so much. All right, perfect. Next one that I have, these are going so quickly. I have it, Keep It Cycling Consultants.
Hi, Nadia, this is me.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. So in a similar manner, I'll set up a timer for 1 minute and 30 seconds. I'll give you a warning at 30 seconds, and I'll do 3, 2, 1, go. On go, you go ahead and start. All right?
Perfect. That's it.
All right.
Good.
Let me quickly reset the time. All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Nicolas Marquez, professional consultant. Imagine a world where fast fashion companies not only prioritize profits, but also embrace sustainability and social responsibility. Meet Sarah, a young and passionate girl who is on a mission to transform the fashion industry. Sarah starts off like many of us, unaware of the environmental and social impacts of our choices. She embarks on a personal journey of self-discovery and education, realizing the urgent need for change. As Sarah becomes more conscious, she dive into understanding the Sustainable Development Goals and the role that she plays in achieving them. She witnesses the devastating effects of the fast fashion industry and decides to lead by example. Sarah begins making sustainable choices in her own life, advocating for conscious consumerism and inspiring her friends, colleagues, extended family, especially her parents and siblings, to join her cause. She believes that it's not just about reducing consumption, but also about taking care of others and embracing sufficient lifestyle. Sarah's proposal for a shift towards sufficiency gains serious consideration in her community. Now it's time for change. Together, we can create a fashion industry that not only thrives financially, but also makes an ethical decision and influence a positive impact on the environment and society. Join us in redefining the future of fashion.
Great job. Thank you so much. I really love the fact that you created this into a story. I would have never imagined to do something like that personally. I think that having that storyteller tone really helps with just engaging that person. And again, you told it in the sense of like this crazy little story in 90 seconds. So really appreciated that. I also like the fact that you introduced yourself, because then that gives a little bit context for me. I think the same thing with the other group, I would recommend just slowing down. I understand that right now it's 90 seconds and that's so difficult, but overall, I really loved the tone, the story and everything. It seems like a little crazy adventure.
Beautiful, Nadia. Thank you very much.
Of course. Alrighty. And the last one that I have are SpaceAvengers Consulting.
That's me.
Perfect.
Nadia.
I love your name, by the way. The team name is incredible. So, all right. In a similar fashion, I'll set up the timer right now with 1 minute and 30 seconds. I'll do 3, 2, 1, go. I'll go. You go ahead and start. All right.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. 3, 2, 1, go.
Have you ever considered what a 5-ton piece of flying metal could do to a small island nation, rich with flora and fauna that could go extinct on impact within seconds? How does it feel to travel to space only to realize you're walking through ages of junk and floating hazardous material? Not great, right? As a pioneer of space technology built out of passion by hundreds of dreamers, including me, Viba, an engineer in the flight division model, who believes that SpaceX has successfully met its initiatives of sustainable goals of equitable and affordable rockets, bringing the dream of spaceflight closer to reality. However, while we look to the future, we should also bear responsibility of our present and consequences of every satellite pushed into space. The difference of using active maneuverability model, active decommissioning for usability, and external audit in space debris management would be significant in the light of frequent launches and consistent development that we strive for. Furthermore, switching to alternate materials for developing satellites would reduce the threat of collision and environmental impact of re-entry, which also protects SpaceX from international backlash. Instead of walking the fine line of precarious global use, SpaceX would be the new standard for ethical and sustainable space travel, not just limiting to making space travel easy, but also making this safe and ethical for the future to come.
Great. Thank you so much. Also, incredible job. I really liked how you asked questions at the beginning. I think that kind of brings the person into a thought process of like what this could potentially lead into. I also really liked how you used SpaceX as a pioneer of like what the standard could be overall. So again, great at identifying the issue and providing a solution in a very short period of time. I also really appreciated the fact that you introduced yourself also in the pitch at some point. So overall, really great job.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Let's see. I think that was the last group for us. So I'll give you guys back around a little bit more than 10 minutes, and then the next portion is gonna start at 9:30. Alrighty? Okay, perfect. Well, thank you very much, guys. I will see you very soon.
Thank you, Nadia.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye.